Fab, welcome to my living room floor today. Decided needed a break from the kitchen because the TV's in here in the living room and I wanted to watch Friends. So I've been binge watching Friends and making pots. Fab day. This is going to be a little video to kind of expand upon pinch potting. So we've already got one pinch pot from a couple of weeks ago. Mad that it's already been a couple of weeks. Showing you how to pinch pot. This little video is just to show you, just because you've pinch pot doesn't mean you have to keep it the traditional kind of pinch potty shape. You can pinch and turn them into all shapes, so you can have like more of a pointy one. This is just like a sausagey thingy, or a really pointy one, okay? There's no right or wrong, and this is just to kind of hopefully give you a bit of inspiration to kind of expand upon your pinch pots. And if you're going to be making loads of different pinch pots, you could then do anything with them. So I'm obsessed with making pinch pots and making toadstools for the garden, because how lovely are these? So you could make a load of pinch pots, all different shapes and sizes, practice your technique, practice your form, and make something really lovely too for the garden. Or for at home, or anything like that. Okay, so when you are, I'm not going to go through how to do a pinch pot because there's a video already there, so I don't want to repeat myself for you guys. So if you do want to learn how to do a pinch pot, it's like either the second or third video in the Clay in the Kitchen series. So have a look back on there. So pinch potting. The shape of your kind of ball of clay that you're starting with will I suppose determine the outcome of your little pinch pot. So if you're wanting to do a round pinch pot, then you're going to start with a round kind of piece of clay, like so. So I'm going to quickly get to that pinch pot shape. Again, I'm doing this quick, but have a nosy at how to pinch pot, for those of you who aren't quite sure. So I've got my little pinch pot again, okay? And then I can make this more round, just depending where I put my fingers and where I decide to pinch. So if I start pushing the clay out with my thumb on the inside. Can you see how I've just done that there instead of there, and it's starting to make it round? So this is just pushing the clay. Don't be afraid to really handle the clay, okay? So here, can you see how that's gone a lot more round? So I have used my thumb to push outwards, and then my fingers is almost a guide to kind of push out with the thumb, in with the fingers. So that's what I'm doing. So if you keep kind of pushing and pulling against each other, you can make your pot really round. Now, if you push and pull with your fingers, I know that sounds weird, so if you push with your thumb, pull with your fingers and pinch at the same time, you can continue to grow your pot and make it bigger, just like you would any other time you're doing a pinch pot, but you can also change the shape of your pot. So there, it's gone into a lovely, rounded pot. That's simple, that easy. If you are wanting to make a pot that's kind of more coney, more triangular, okay, like that, you are going to start with a piece of clay, but then you are going to roll it into more of a triangle shape. Yeah, so you're literally starting with the shape of the clay that you kind of want, the outcome you want to come with, okay? Then, if it's really quite long and far down and you really want to keep that quite thin, a good way to start your pot, instead of getting your thumb in there and it doesn't quite reach, is if you grab like something long like a paintbrush or one of them skewers or anything like that. If you pop it in just like you would your thumb, so you pretend it's your thumb, okay? Give it a wiggle, okay, just to kind of open up that hole for you. Okay, that kind of goes all the way in, and then here you can stick your thumb in the top and start to pinch it like you would a normal pinch pot, and start to press your thumb further down. But you can just take your thumb as far down as you want to go. You don't need to go right to the bottom, and you can just keep growing your pot like you would a normal pinch pot, pulling the clay, doing everything the exact same way as you would a pinch pot. But just because you started with a different shaped ball of clay to start with, your final piece is a different shaped pot. And that way, can you see how the hole goes all the way through down the bottom where the paintbrush is made? So that is just what to kind of do really, to have a play with pinch pots. Don't stick to the same kind of shape. Have a play. There's no right or wrong. For this one, it's really tall and thin. Learning stuff like this is great. As well, because then when you expand with your kind of ceramics and stuff like that, this is all really helpful for hand building. So if I want to make this, but kind of wanted to hollow as a pinch pot in there, I'm going to leave it like a thin sausage, get my pointy, thin paintbrush, shove it all the way down, okay? And then what you can do is press your paintbrush to the outside of the pot. So pretend it's your thumb, okay? And I am using my finger still the same. So I am pressing the paintbrush like against my palm or hand or fingers and growing the pot and doing the same with here. So it's pressing and pinching it that way and making it bigger. Can you see how the hole is bigger? But it's kept the same shape. Okay, and then again, you could just, if you wanted to flatten the bottom out, anything like that. You could then roll the top, anything, but you've got like a really kind of a cool, nice little quirky hat. So yeah, really quick, really simple little video just to kind of get you to practice and expand your pinch pot range. Just because you're making a pinch pot doesn't mean it's got to be a circle pot. Have a play. I hope this has kind of made sense. I feel like it kind of has and kind of hasn't. If you've got any questions, give me a shout. But yeah, okay. Enjoy your day and I shall see you all soon. Bye guys.